Archangel Michael says, a spiritual connection stronger than logic has formed. It defies time, distance, and every excuse they tried to use to move on. But no matter what they do, their thoughts pull them back to you every single time. This person has tried to erase your name from their lips, but it keeps returning like a sacred chant whispered by destiny. They scroll through their phone at night, seeing your photo or remembering something you once said, and suddenly their heart races. What they feel for you isn't just attraction, it's a knowing, a haunting, a love that won't give them peace. They've even prayed, hoping to forget. But the more they prayed to forget, the more signs appeared with your name. At night, their dreams aren't even safe anymore, because your voice echoes in their subconscious louder than their own thoughts. Archangel Michael says, no matter who they're with, their soul keeps turning in your direction. They could be in a crowd, in another city, even on another path entirely, but your energy finds them. It shows up in music, in smells, in places they didn't expect. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They haven't told anyone the full truth yet. People around them don't even realize that their silence is filled with your presence. Even when they pretend they're fine, there's a tension in their chest, a weight, and it's always your name underneath it. This person is determined now. They've made up their mind even if the world turns against them. Their decision is no longer based on fear or confusion, it's born from a realization that they were never the same after meeting you. Even if life tried to separate both of you, something holy has been tied between your souls. It's not just a coincidence. It's a connection that was seen and sealed in the spiritual realm before either of you took your first breath. Type Amen to get blessing 431. They feel you in their bones. Not just in the heart or the mind, but in the very skin they walk in. Sometimes when the wind touches them, they swear it carries your voice. They want to be with you forever, not out of desperation, but because they've tasted life without you, and it felt like starving. They want your morning voice. Your tired sighs. Your weird jokes and your messy moods. Even if you think they forgot you, they didn't. They are quietly rebuilding the courage to return, this time without running away. They want to hold your hand and never let go. Type Amen to get blessing 997. Archangel Michael says, your name is being spoken in their prayers. They don't even realize how often they whisper it under their breath. You've become their refuge and their obsession. They've gone through every message. They've remembered the moments you forgot. What you saw as small, they've carried as monumental, because you gave them peace in a world full of noise. Someone around them has noticed their distance, their distraction, their yearning, but they don't speak on it. They don't know how to confess that your love is the one that lives in their chest even when they smile at another. You've marked them. You're the one they want to grow old with. And this time, they're willing to do anything to make it last. Type Amen to get blessing 542. You were not a temporary chapter in their life. You were the entire storyline they never finished reading. And now, they're coming back to write the rest of the pages with you. They're preparing something quietly, a message, a gesture, a moment to surprise you. They want it to be right. They want it to be deep. They want you to feel safe again. They've heard rumors, seen posts, wondered if you've moved on. But still, their heart didn't shift. They believe deep inside that no matter what has happened, the love between you never died. Archangel Michael says, this is not obsession, it's alignment. This is not fantasy, it's divine remembrance. The kind of love that doesn't knock on doors, it breaks them open. Type Amen to get blessing 806. They had opportunities to choose others. Easier paths. Safer love. But their soul rejected every other version. Because none of it felt like you. In their lowest moment, your memory gave them strength. In their most broken nights, your voice echoed like medicine. They realize now, you weren't just a person, you were a divine anchor. They talk to themselves sometimes, imagining what they'd say if you were beside them. Sometimes they even smile alone, and others around them think they're daydreaming, when truly, they're reliving moments with you. Even the universe conspired to remind them. Billboards. Names. Birthdays. Random people speaking your words. This is not a coincidence anymore. It's a soul alarm. Type Amen to get blessing 115. They're done hiding. They're done pretending. They're coming forward. They're ready to apologize. Ready to explain. Ready to rebuild what they foolishly walked away from. They will not run again. This time, they'll fight through fire if needed. Because they now know, the peace they seek lives in your embrace. Archangel Michael says, the angels have been nudging them. Whispering reminders. Placing your name in their dreams. They're surrounded by signals. And they're finally listening. Type Amen to get blessing 223. Even when they laughed with others, they wished it was you laughing with them. Even when they shared stories, they avoided talking about you, not because they forgot, but because they couldn't bear the ache. They have kept a gift you gave. Or a message. Or a scent. Something you left behind still rests in their space like a sacred memory. Every time they tried to silence your name, it grew louder in their spirit. Your name is inked in their memory now, not as a past, but as a destination they are running toward. They are not the same person anymore. The pain changed them. The silence matured them. And now, they are coming to love you in the way they couldn't before. Type Amen to get blessing 377. You're not imagining the pull. You're not going crazy. They are thinking about you. Constantly. Desperately. With purpose. They even tried to seek answers from spiritual guides. Some of them saw your energy around this person and confirmed it, you are soul-bound. It's not just one-sided. They believe this time is different. They believe now is the moment to return. Even if it's scary. Even if it's risky. Archangel Michael says, divine timing has unfolded and the roads are being cleared. Watch what unfolds soon, it will shock you with joy. Type Amen to get blessing 604. They miss the way you used to look at them. The safety. The understanding. The deep love that needed no words. They miss the arguments too, because even your fights meant passion. At least you both cared. At least you both felt something real. They want to protect you now. Provide for you. Build with you. Not just dream about it, but actually do it. They are tired of pretending. Their soul is restless. Only you can settle that storm. Type Amen to get blessing 788. You're not just the past, you're their future. You're not just a memory, you're their purpose. And they're finally walking toward that truth. They're watching your steps, hoping the door is still open. They're scared but willing to knock. They'll write to you, or call, or send a sign. And when they do, you'll feel it, not in your ears, but in your soul. Archangel Michael says, Heaven has smiled upon this reunion. The angels are placing peace where once there was pain. The time of return is approaching. Type Amen to get blessing 311. This time, they're not asking for your love. They're coming to earn it. With every word, every step, every change they've made. They know the cost of losing you. They've paid it in silence, regret, and ache. Now, they want to pay it in truth, devotion, and honor. They want your eyes to see their soul again. They want your hands to trust them again. They want your heart to believe them again. And if you let them in, they will never walk away again. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They have already imagined the moment they see you again. What they will say, how their voice might tremble, how your eyes might look at them in disbelief or love. They've played this reunion 1,000 times in their head. Their hands will shake, but their soul will be steady. Because this time, there is no more confusion. Only clarity. Only you. Every day they wake up, you are the first thought. And no matter how much they try to distract themselves with work, conversations, or meaningless company, you still remain in the center of their thoughts like a flame that refuses to go out. They will not stop until you know how much you mean to them. They will not rest until your heart feels the warmth they've carried for you in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 454. This connection is sacred. More powerful than logic. Deeper than distance. It is a bond tied by heaven itself. You were sent into their life not by accident, but by divine timing. They didn't understand the value of that blessing at first, but now they do. Now they treasure it. They want to rebuild your trust slowly, beautifully. They are not expecting you to forget the past. But they want to create a future that overshadows the pain. They have cried over this. They have confessed their feelings to the stars. And now, the universe has begun aligning things to bring you back together. Type Amen to get blessing 515. Archangel Michael says, this person's soul has whispered your name more times than their lips ever could. And those whispers have traveled through the spiritual realm, drawing blessings closer. They are moving in silence, preparing for something big. They do not want to lose the chance again. They've waited long enough. Now their heart demands action. No one else makes them feel whole. No one else brings their spirit home the way you do. Even if others are around, the light in their eyes only turns on when they remember you. They are planning a moment. A place. A message. Something that will take your breath away. Something that will show how serious they are this time. Type Amen to get blessing 200. They've changed because of you. Your absence became a teacher. Your love became a lesson. And now, they want to pass every test that life throws at them, with you beside them. They don't care who doubts them. They don't care how hard it may seem. All they care about is making it right with you. Your name is engraved in their soul. Your laughter echoes in their dreams. Even your anger, they hold it gently, because it came from love. They're not rushing anymore. They're not hiding anymore. They are on a mission, and that mission is to win your heart with truth, devotion, and consistency. Type Amen to get blessing 722. The way you once smiled at them still brings tears to their eyes. The way you said their name still gives them chills. They replay these moments like a sacred film only they can see. They have avoided certain places just because it reminded them of you too much. Even certain songs have become too painful to hear. But now, they're ready to turn that pain into purpose. They want to walk beside you in public with pride. Hold your hand without hesitation. Show the world who you are to them, because they are no longer ashamed of love. Archangel Michael says, "What was once broken will now be rebuilt with golden light." You are being guided into alignment with a love that is deeper than time. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They've asked God if they still have a chance. They've cried while whispering your name. And each time, the answer returned in small signs, nudges, and blessings. You are the calm in their storm. The light in their shadow. The only person who truly understood them without them needing to speak. They want to build a home with you, not just a place of walls and furniture, but a space filled with honesty, laughter, and sacred silence. You were not a chapter. You were always meant to be the entire book. And now they are ready to turn every page with you by their side. Type Amen to get blessing 909. They have written messages but never sent them. They have rehearsed calls but never dialed. Out of fear. Out of pride. But that fear is fading now. They've realized they don't want to live another year without you. They don't want another celebration without your smile. Another silence without your voice. They want to support you in every dream. Be there through every storm. Love you not just when it's easy, but when it's hard, when it's quiet, and when it's imperfect. They're no longer just thinking about forever. They're ready to choose it. With you. Fully. Fearlessly. Forever. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Archangel Michael says, your heart is not foolish for still feeling the connection. You're not weak for sensing them. You are spiritually in tune. Everything you've felt, every ache, every pull, every flutter, it's real. It's mutual. It's unfolding exactly as heaven has designed it. They are watching you from afar, admiring your strength, regretting their silence. But now, they are preparing to take the step that could change everything. They are being drawn to you like a river returns to the sea. Because no matter how far they've gone, their soul remembers its home. And that home is you. Type Amen to get blessing 700. This story is not over. The final chapter has not been written. There's a breakthrough approaching, one that will restore what pain tried to destroy. They will walk back into your life, not with empty hands, but with truth. With proof. With a fire in their eyes and a promise on their lips. They've tasted other kinds of love. But none filled their soul. None made their heart beat with the same purpose as yours did. They are walking toward you now. Quietly. Carefully. But with a certainty so powerful, even heaven is standing still to witness the reunion. Type Amen to get blessing 626. They are scared, yes. But love is stronger than fear. And their love for you has grown into something unstoppable. They want to protect you now. To be your shelter when the world is cold. To wipe every tear and turn it into a reason to smile again. They don't want just a romance, they want a legacy with you. A sacred bond that time cannot erase. Archangel Michael says, prepare your spirit. The moment is coming where truth, healing, and love will meet, and it will all begin with them returning to you. Type Amen to get blessing 441. They are already halfway to your heart. All that's left is one step. One word. One brave moment. And when it happens, the stars will align. You will feel it in your chest. You will know this isn't just another message. This is prophecy becoming real. Their love is no longer a secret. It is a force. It is a decision. And soon, you will see it with your own eyes. Stay open. Stay grounded. Because they are closer than you think. And this time, they're staying for good. Type Amen to get blessing 717. They've written your name in places no one can see. In notebooks. In their thoughts. On the walls of their heart where no one else can erase it. Each day without you felt like a slow burn. A quiet ache that lingered beneath the surface of everything they did. Even their smile felt borrowed, empty, missing its reason. They see things now. The mistakes. The moments they could have held you tighter. They carry those lessons like sacred stones, never to repeat again. This time, they aren't coming back just with apologies. They're bringing action. Change. Proof of the love that never left them. Type Amen to get blessing 344. They have blocked people. Cut off conversations. Walked away from situations just because it didn't feel right without you. You were the measure. You still are. The people around them don't understand why they seem distant. But they don't need the world to understand. They just need you to feel them when they arrive. They don't care how long it takes. They will wait. They will fight. They will climb every wall of your guarded heart, gently and patiently. Archangel Michael says, they are being guided by a divine whisper. Each step they take is being divinely watched and blessed, for this journey is sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 581. They never planned to fall this deep. But you weren't just beautiful. You were healing. You were truth. And they couldn't run from that. They compare everyone else to you, but it's always unfair, because no one else comes close. No other love has lit their soul the way you did. They're scared you've moved on. That someone else now holds your heart. But still, their soul won't let them give up. Because deep down, they believe the love still lives. And that belief has become their driving force. It is what pulls them out of bed, what makes them choose growth, and what fuels their return. Type Amen to get blessing 267. They remember your laugh like a melody. The way you looked when you were annoyed. The small things you did when you were nervous. They remember it all. You are not forgotten. You are engraved. And that engraving isn't fading, it's glowing brighter with time. They keep your memories close. Like a photograph in their mind. A secret treasure they carry in silence. They've made mistakes, yes. But they've also made promises to themselves, to never repeat them again. Especially not with you. Type Amen to get blessing 852. They are rehearsing what they'll say. Practicing their honesty. Writing you in their prayers. And each prayer is filled with your name like a mantra for healing. Archangel Michael says, there is something powerful about love that returns after transformation. That is what's happening now. They have spoken to someone close, someone spiritual, about you. The response confirmed everything. This love is not ordinary. It is written in spirit. They have cried real tears. Not just for losing you, but for not recognizing your worth when they had you. That guilt now fuels their redemption. Type Amen to get blessing 121. They aren't asking for things to be like before. They want better. Deeper. Wiser love. The kind that withstands storms. They want to understand your wounds. To hold your fears. To honor your journey. To never rush your healing. They know now that love is not possession. It's presence. And they are ready to be fully present with you. They aren't just loving who you were, they're ready to love who you are now. Grown. Hurt. Brave. Beautiful. Type Amen to get blessing 684. They've bought something for you. It's not expensive. But it means everything. It's a symbol. A reminder. of what you meant and still mean to them. They are preparing to give it to you soon. Not to buy your love, but to show that even through separation, their love was alive. They have asked the heavens for one chance. Just one. Not to repeat history, but to write a new one. And this time, they'll protect it like their own breath. Because without you, every breath has felt incomplete. Type Amen to get blessing 978. They miss you when they eat. When they sleep. When they see things you once laughed at. It's like your shadow is stitched into everything. People ask them why they seem lost. And they can't explain that it's because they lost you. The one soul that made them feel found. Archangel Michael says, the divine is opening a portal of reunion. Not just for romance, but for sacred restoration. This connection is not just returning, it's evolving into something higher. Purified by pain. Strengthened by silence. Sealed by grace. Type Amen to get blessing 775. They are walking toward you now. Slowly. Surely. With every heartbeat beating your name like a drum. They are ready to face every question. Every doubt. Every memory. Because nothing is heavier than a life lived without you. They've seen what the world looks like without your love, and they want no part of it. They want your laughter echoing through their home. Your energy filling the space beside them. They are on their way to rewrite the story, and this time, there will be no goodbyes. Only growth. Only grounding. Only grace. Type Amen to get blessing 358. They used to fear your silence. Now they've learned to respect it. Because silence taught them what presence never could, how sacred your energy truly is. They aren't interested in flings, games, or half-love. They want forever. A real forever. And only with you. They know you're guarded now. They don't blame you. In fact, they admire your strength. And they want to be worthy of your soft again. Archangel Michael says, heaven is rejoicing for this reunion. Because love this true was never meant to die, it was meant to rise. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They are praying even now. While you read this, their soul is calling to yours. Timelines are merging. Destinies are aligning. You were the calm after every storm. The hand they reached for in every spiritual collapse. The light in every dark tunnel. You are not forgotten. You are longed for. Chosen. Remembered. And this time, the love that returns is the love that will never leave again. Type Amen to get blessing 1000.